What's up, guys? So I know I said I was going to do the team MVP Eric Kendricks today, but I've been real unlucky on defense. Nobody is targeting his side of the field, so his review is going to have to be pushed to tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. So I figured I'd drop the Sammy Watkins review today to make up for it. So we got team of the week Sammy Watkins, 94 overall dual style short pass and ground and pound style. 93 speed, 95 catch, 94 catch in traffic, 97 spectacular or his catch ratings, 95 release, 91 jump, 89 route running, and 95 elusiveness. That 95 elusiveness comes in handy because he also has a 96 juke and a 94 spin and 91 ball carry. Amazing after the run. Practically turns into a running back once he catches the ball. So very, very deadly in the open field. But let me show you what I saw most from him. Alright, so Sammy Watkins was without a doubt a great receiver for me, especially catching in traffic, as you can see right here. Great separation, and even if it was not great separation, you could still throw it up to him and more than likely see him come down with it. Now this play right here was just crazy, man. Look, I throw the ball high up to him, catches the ball mid-air, and then gets flipped upside down and still holds on to it. Something I would see from Michael Irvin or even Hines Ward, so it was good to see from Sammy Watkins. But, not going to happen all the time, but definitely enough to catch my attention. And like I said, one-on-one situations, it's not even fair, man. He just destroys one-on-one. Now, Sammy Watkins is not by any means a tall receiver. He's only 6'1", but if you throw it high, he will jump up and go and get it. You can see right here, he will not drop open passes. That's definitely not something you should worry about. And look at this guy. This guy was being usured by a linebacker, and he still couldn't keep up with him. He's only got 93 speed, so he's not a burner, of course, but he definitely does get good separation anyways. So if you see him open, man, do not neglect him. You see right here, drag routes, very effective with him, especially if a safety is on him. And right here, in zone, of course, obviously going to be effective in zone. Now, if you see a corner on him, don't expect to get great separation. Like right here, this corner is on him, and he's going to stick with him. But even though he gets tackled right away, he does get about 3 or 4 yards right here. Same thing. Gets, I think, like 5 yards on that one. So if you put him on a drag, make sure you're looking at who's on him. If you see a safety or so, definitely take advantage of that. If you see a corner, just be wary of it. Like don't get greedy with it if you see a corner on him, because it might get picked if he doesn't get that separation. You can see right here running posts. With him, running the post was my favorite route because he only has an 89 route running, but it does not show up on field. He's just burning his opponents right here. Does not matter who it is. And of course, if he runs the slant or the post and you see catching in traffic, also helps. Right here, he beats Jason Verrett on the press and is just gone. Like I said, 93 speed is not fast, but it's fast enough to get away. And right here, you can see it again, beats the press, gets on the slant, gets separation, and he is gone. But, like I was saying, my one complaint was him not coming through in the clutch on 4th down. That's not something that you want to see from your receivers, especially if you pay over 200,000 coins for them. You see right here what I'm talking about. These were not 4th and 3rd down situations, but these were the situations where he did have his bad moments, even on one-on-one situations. But the good thing is that these kind of plays did not happen too often, so that's good to see. But they will happen from once in a blue moon, from time to time. So if you do get Sammy Watkins, I'm not trying to say he's a top 5. He's definitely not top 5. Well, not definitely. I mean, he's definitely top 10, just not top 5 in my opinion. Was too inconsistent on 4th and 3rd down for me. Right here, run blocking was actually pretty well, assuming he was going up against a corner or a safety. Linebackers, not so much. Definitely only use him on run blocking if he's going to go up against a safety or a corner. Like right here, that corner, he holds his block and holds it. If he doesn't throw him to the ground, he will at least hold him for about 3 or 4 seconds. So that's always good to see. And right here, you can see right here is what I'm talking about. The clutch situation, if it's too inconsistent right here, 3rd and 4th down, when I try to lean on him for clutch situations, he just let me down. 3rd and 4th down to me is what I consider clutch. You see right here, this is what knocked him out of the top 10 for me. But I mean the top 5. This is what put him in the top 10, which is not bad. Top 10 is not that bad. But like I said, great catch in traffic. And right here, the deep pass was my favorite thing. Besides the post, the deep pass. If he was one-on-one, if you see him going down the field and he's one-on-one, you have, just in my opinion, a 95% chance of coming down with that ball. You see right here, he just abuses one-on-one situations. I don't care if it's Night Train Lane or Cromartie. I do not care who it is. You throw it up, I guarantee you get about a 95% chance. And I know that sounds a bit extreme what I'm saying, but it really wasn't, man. That's just my opinion anyways, from what I saw. So if you see him going down the field and he's one-on-one, man, throw that ball. Streak, lob, does not matter. He will get the job done 95% of the time. Great run off the catch, man. You can see right here, once he's gone, he is gone. Sammy Watkins was a great card to play with. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this review. My final thoughts. Do I think he's worth 260,000? I feel like he's worth 190, 200, but then again, his price or his card did just come out, so his price will go down after about a week or so. Is he top 5? No. Top 10? Absolutely, but not top 5. The reason that is because I could not lean on him in clutch situations. If you're going to pay that much for any wide receiver, you should absolutely be able to lean on them in clutch situations. I was not able to do that with Watkins, so that's why he's not in the top 5. But he definitely did do enough to put him in top 10. Now, don't forget, just because he has 89 route running does not mean that he cannot run good routes. For me, he ran great routes, so definitely run some routes with him, besides just streaks and drags. But anyways, great card to play with. I do recommend picking him up. And that's going to be the end of this review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and my Q&A video will be coming out tomorrow, so don't forget to leave your questions in that specific video. And I will see y'all boys tomorrow. Peace.